First, that news speculation is running rampant in Washington, D.C. about the identity of the senior Trump administration official who wrote an anonymous op-ed in the New York Times. It was written anonymously by someone claiming to be part of a resistance movement within the Trump administration. CBS 4's Nicole Killian has more details from the White House.
So if the failing New York Times has an anonymous editorial, can you believe it? Anonymous, meaning gutless, a gutless editorial.
President Trump is said to be furious about an anonymous New York Times opinion piece claiming to be a senior official in the White House. The author says he or she is part of a resistance inside the administration and claims to be part of a group thwarting Mr. Trump's more misguided impulses until he's out of office. President Trump demanded on Twitter that the Times must, for national security purposes, turn him or her over to the government at once.
He's part of the resistance within the Trump administration. This is what we have to deal with.
White House Press Secretary Sarah Sanders issued a statement calling the author selfish and said this coward should do the right thing and resign. Statements have been pouring out of the West Wing, all the way from Vice President Pence on down, denying they were the senior administration official who wrote the article.
If you're not in a position to execute the commander's intent, you have a singular option. It is to leave.
Secretary of State Mike Pompeo says it wasn't him, and he blamed the media for running the piece.
I find the media's efforts in this regard to undermine this administration incredibly disturbing.
The paper defended the op-ed, saying it adds significant value to the public's understanding of what is going on in the Trump administration. Nicole Killian, CBS News, the White House.
And the New York Times op-ed editor says the paper was first approached through a third party, and they only ran the piece after verifying the author, who he or she claims to be.